Welcome back to the Weekly Watch List, everyone. I am lead trainer with Stocks Trade Tim Bowen. All the main three swing ideas continue to stay above the signal. A couple of them sideways, but they're still hanging around. Remember, those are AI, the stock, PLTR, and Apple. Apple just engaged and hit that signal today, actually. So those are the more safe plays. Let's talk about Monday morning. AHI, pretty incredible, 1,000% runner. Listen, I totally underestimated this one. We did talk about the 87-cent break on pre-market prep. Remember, you can always watch the recordings. Basically, a dip and rip is what it was. We talked about the $1 cross as a potential entry. Massively underestimated the potential on this thing. I think it almost hit 1,000% today. Anyway, retests of 3 or... I know this is a little different for me. Look for a panic dip buy on Monday. This could drop $1 a share and still be up. This is a 30-cent stock yesterday. So, again, kind of a different pattern. But, it's up 700% right now. Again, it could drop $1 a share, $1.50 a share, and still be up like 300%. So, again, I say look for breaks of 3, but if you're looking for a dip buy, and what we look for on those morning panic dip buys is that first green candle for confirmation. So you look for that big washout at the open, green 5-minute candle, okay? And then you just look for that first green 5-minute candle, and you typically risk the low of the days. So anyway, Blue Apron, another one I underestimated. Listen, at noon on the noon webinar, it was halted during the webinar, and I was like, hey, the news looks good. I think that it's probably out of legs here. Did yank out of that halt, but then reclaim the high a day. And just beautiful right there at 3:15 p.m. I think that was the highest probability setup. I know it ran up big, but look at that VWAP hold. Again, I stand by the guidance at noon. It did come. It pulled hard all the way in the 7s. And I was like, hey, I think it's going to wash out of the halt. Did not expect it to do a perfect VWAP hold high day break, and it did. Look for reclaims of that exact same level, 950 on Monday. MGOL, very nice looking day 3 surge here. If you recall, this one ran up big yesterday on the news. They reiterated the news today. Double top at 270. That was the initial signal that Oracle had on Thursday. That level held back-to-back days. If that level breaks on the day 3, you're off to races. MGOL, that is key. SIEN, another one kind of aggravating today. Thought in pre-market, the price action was very nice on this. Never hit the signal. You can see the Oracle signal at $3.47. That was the entry. Never hit that, so it was a no-go trade. Had way more optimism was the word I'm looking for. Again, going in the market open, it's like, hey, this is just a nice consolidation near the highs, but out of the open, pulled back, retested VWAP, couldn't break it. Anyway, look for that 347 break on Monday. And then SNOA, another one, gapped up in faded, but it's back at VWAP right here. Nice little candle in the close. Biggest reason I put this on watch is that candle, that kind of push right back to VWAP. Looks like somebody, manipulation, whatever it is, wanted this thing to close at VWAP. Because, you look at SNOA, nothing all day. They pushed it up the VWAP. I'd look for that 154 level on Monday. That being said, speaking of morning panic dip buys, remember AHI, we will be live 8:30 Eastern on YouTube, 100% free. Check it out. Great way to get a read on these big moves. Listen, these are all very volatile stocks. Come Monday, the levels could be different. I stand by the levels we went over, but the great thing about pre-market prep is we can, go over it live. So, all right, guys, have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday morning.